Good night, everyone. Good night and welcome to the call. My name is Kathleen Allen and I'm going to be your hostess for tonight. I see some people now jumping in the room. Let's give people a couple minutes to settle in while we kick off tonight's presentation. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. I live in Trinidad and Tobago. I'm 52 years old. I've worked in corporate all my life, specifically the energy sector. And I've always been looking for a business opportunity. Why? Because I always wanted something. I didn't want to have to live on a pension. That was one of my biggest concerns. So I always knew that I wanted something to supplement in the later half of my life, that pesky thing called pension, because I don't believe that I want to live on 1/3 or 2/3 of my income. But I was also lately, I've been looking for something. And it's the strangest thing. It's something that's hard to say. I was looking for something to build generational wealth. You see, for so long, we've kind of been brought up to have a job and be satisfied with what we make and enjoy life within our limits. But I was looking for something to build generational wealth. And I was looking in more of the non-traditional business space, in the technology space. Why? Because traditional business, as you know, can be expensive to get started. So I was looking for something in the space of technology, because technology is a top industry. Energy, when I got started in energy about 28 years ago, energy was a top industry, but it's no longer. Technology has been leading the way. So I was looking for something in the technology space. When I was invited to look at Ibuumerang, I came to the presentation and I said, you know what, I'm not going to get involved, but I'm going to show up because the person who invited me was a good friend. I wasn't even paying attention. I was dusting, if you could believe that. But then the speaker who was talking at the time was a man named Johnny Wimbrey, and he said something that caught my attention. And he said, Ibuumerang is a technology business, revolutionizing the world of online sales, direct sales, network marketing, just like Amazon and Uber, and you don't have to sell. So hopefully none of you are out there dusting tonight, and you're paying attention, and hopefully I say something that will catch your attention. There's a lot to unpack tonight. And I see some more people still jumping in the room. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Ibuumerang business call. Let me share my screen again and make sure everyone can see. So you guys will let me know with a thumbs up whether you can see my screen, and let's get ready to rumble, as they say. So tonight we're going to be sharing an exciting business opportunity called Ibuumerang. And Ibuumerang, as we said a little while ago, is our goal is to revolutionize the world of network marketing. Just like Amazon and Uber did, we're going to be doing the same thing, using technology, giving away free technology. Tonight, I'm going to talk a bit about Ibuumerang, but I'm going to spend most of my time talking about Elevate, our Forex education platform that's allowing people to design their lives, change their legacy. The Forex platform is really exciting, and it's one of the big opportunities, or one of the big businesses within our ecosystem that we're focusing a lot on. So before we get too far, let me just share a disclaimer. We cannot and will not make any guarantees about your ability to get results or your ability to make money with our program, information, tools, or strategies. I want to say something. It's just like, if you think about it, if you turn up for the gym and you don't show up, if you sign up for the gym and you don't show up, you're not going to get the results. And just like the gym, there's going to be some hard work involved to get the results that you want. But we have people, we have a program, and this business, with what we just unpacked in Dubai, is taking off. Now, as you listen to the presentation, I want to suggest you get a pen and pencil and a paper, and you look at it from two perspectives. As a consumer, there's something here for everyone. If you want to learn to make money, we can show you how to do that. If you want to save money, we have a platform that will help you do that as well. And if you want to get some fantastic products, well, you're in the right place. If you want to be an entrepreneur, just like me, and you want to supplement your income, and I'll show you actually where this plan B can become a plan A. If you want to be, we'll show you how you can make money doing it. So without further ado, let's get into the presentation. As I said, I'm going to share some on Ibuumerang, but the bulk of the presentation is going to be on Elevate. Now, it's time for you to take control. I want to share with you the cash flow quadrant, because this plays out in our lives and sometimes we just don't understand it. If you look at this cash flow quadrant, you will see that most of us, if we're an employee with a job or self-employed, we on the left-hand side of the quadrant. 95% of the people are on this side. what we making called active income, where we trade hours for dollars. On the other side of the quadrant are the business owners who put in the work and built a system. And over time, that system starts to work for them, whereby their money is actually working for them, generating what they call passive income or residual income. Investors also have that as well. The key is to have your money working for you. Now, the interesting thing about this quadrant is the 95% of the people who are on this side, people like you and I, who have a job, we actually control only 10% of the wealth. Does that sound fair? But the 5% who have their money working for them, they actually control 90%. Why? Because I'm going to show you tonight how when your money starts working for you, the power that your money can have. But when you're working for money, you know, it's a never-ending chase. You're always on that treadmill, running down, spending time and money, trying to get ahead. But when you get your money working for you, just like these business owners with passive income and residual income, I'm going to show you the power that money has to change your life. Now, before we go too far, I want to share a little bit about our leader and visionary. He is Mr. Holton Buggs. He's our chairman and CEO. He is regarded as the Michael Jordan of the industry. And I want to make an important point. Why is he the Michael Jordan of the industry? Because no one else has done what he's done. He has 30 years of experience, record-breaking earnings. People from all over the industry come for him for coaching. He's coached over 50 people to earn $1 million. And what he's doing with Ibuumerang is going to blow that out of the water. But he's also a philanthropist. On the 23rd of February is officially Mr. and Mrs. Bug Day in Houston. Now, he founded Ibuumerang to become the Amazon of this industry, providing an opportunity to grow a business where you don't have to sell if you don't want to. What do? We share free technology. I'll show you a bit of that. We launched in March 2019, 40 million in the first year, 25 million paid back out in commission. That's over 60%, just over 60% paid back out. 1 million customers in the first 18 months. We're 30 months old. You're seeing this at the very beginning. And what was Holton's goal? Holton's goal was to revolutionize this industry that he spent a lot of his time in, called network marketing. It has a bad rap. People say, well, I don't want to network. But actually, if you look at almost every business model, networking is a key, even within our corporate life. But what is Holton doing? Holton created Ibuumerang around a technology called the PRIB. The PRIB is our perpetual residual income builder. And what does the PRIB do? Well, it is a digital platform with data analytics and artificial intelligence. And we share access to the PRIB for our customers. We give our customers free access to the PRIB, giving away technology. And the PRIB has, with the artificial intelligence, it will learn what our customers want. And we're going to put those products and services on the platform. Sounds familiar? It should. It's what Uber, Amazon, Facebook, WhatsApp, TikTok. It's what they've done and how they've built their billion-dollar empires. But we are using this in this space now to revolutionize an industry that has not evolved. How is the PRIB going to work for you? It's going to do all the selling, upselling, cross-selling. Now, if you want to do some selling, I do some selling, it's up to you because you know your friends and family. But the technology is designed that you can build in 192 countries, a global business. And if you think about the technology around us every day, social media, everything we have at our fingertips on our phones, we can share free technology because that's what we do through Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp stories, Twitter. It's all about sharing. And the power of the PRIB is that if you want to build a team as well, it's going to do all the training, upgrades, events, retention. I just want to share with you one example. If you think about Facebook, when Mark Zuckerberg launched Facebook in a university, it was just this little ugly piece of software. And he shared this technology. And guess what? Mark Zuckerberg did not know 2.2 billion people. But you knew 100 friends, you knew 200 friends, somebody knew 500 friends. And all of a sudden we started to say, hey, have you heard about Facebook? Through our networks, Mark Zuckerberg took Facebook from college to mainstream. 2.2 billion users on Facebook right now. And wouldn't you have loved to be paid every time he upsold data or made money on his platform for all the people you recommended? Well, that's what we're doing with Ibuumerang. Ibuumerang is saying, when you share access to this PRIB with a customer, that customer is your customer for life. So while your customer gets to enjoy our unique platform, every time that customer shops, saves, or learns to make money on our platform, you're going to get paid. If you think about all the people you've recommended in your life, to Amazon, to WhatsApp, to TikTok, to all these different platforms, would you have liked to be paid a small margin for every time they use those services? I suspect your answer would be yes. I know mine would be yes. Would your life be different? That's what we're building here with Ibuumerang, a platform where you get rewarded for doing the work that you're doing anyway through the power of your networks. And if you want to build it big like me, it's all within your remit to do that. Now, just to give you an idea, we are the Amazon of the industry. Why do we say that? Because we have multiple services under one roof. We have our iGo platform, which is a fantastic travel membership platform where our members get free access. I had a friend who I gave access to this platform, and he told me he was paying $30,000, $30,000 for behind the curtain pricing. We're giving it away for free. Every time our customers travel on the platform, they can get up to 35% discounts on hotels, on weeks, on, I think cruises is rebates now. Things are changing a bit in the industry. But the power of this is being able to give someone something where they can save money. And when they save money, I make money. As a first-class ambassador, if someone goes to a hotel, saves money, I get money. I make money helping them save money. Then you have Zen's. Zen Skin Tech, some fantastic products. I have some skin tech here. I'm not going to spend too much time on these products, but think about this. In a world where we're going back, where you want to touch but not be touched, think about having a simple formula where you can actually put this on and in 5 minutes, it dries into an invisible layer, protecting you for 4 hours from viruses, bacteria, and spores. You can put it on your face, you can put it on your feet, you can put it anywhere, that invisible barrier, so that non-alcoholic that you can enjoy. Then we have Zen Smooths, again, tapping into the power of essential oils. And I have on energy right here because I was feeling tired today. So I put in the eucalyptus, bam, energy, ready to go. You can get back to the person who invited you, they'll tell you more about it. We also have Bill Genius. Bill Genius, virtual negotiator. For people in the US, he's going to help them save money on their utility bills and generate those savings. And you share it with Bill Genius 50-50. Last but not least, we have Elevate. And I shouldn't say last because we have more products and services coming. Every year, we're launching multiple products. We have Elevate, a Forex education platform. I'm going to spend most of the presentation on that, so I'm not going to elaborate. But what I want to share with you is more products and services are coming. So when I joined this business with a 10-year outlook, 4-year plan, short, medium term, and a longer term view of 10 years. Think about where we could be as we keep adding products and services. And as your customers get to enjoy our platform, where they can learn to make money, you're going to get paid. Where they can learn to save money by Build Genius or iGo, you're going to get rewarded for helping them. And if they shop and buy products, that's how Ibuumerang is designed. And we just finished our conference in Dubai, and there's a lot to unpack in our platform. But I'm going to focus on travel and Elevate because they are both trillion-dollar industries. And we've recognized the power of actually Elevate, learning Forex trading, and how it can change people's life. Ibuumerang launched Elevate in April, and I can tell you it's already having a significant impact. And we have much more coming. We are coming to dominate in the space of trading and how it impacts people's lives and the ability to learn and earn. And the other products and services, they fit quite nicely into our lifestyle marketplace. So let's get going. Travel, I talked about the travel platform, free lifetime membership. When your customer saves, you earn, and they get exclusive access to behind the curtain pricing. In this example here, $339 a night on Expedia, $178 on iGo, savings of $161. And because I'm a first-class ambassador, I'm going to get 50% of that, or $80. Think about that, savings. Your customer gets the money to stay in their pocket, and when the hotel pays Ibuumerang the next month, through the power of the PRIB, I'm going to get $80 just for sharing one time only access with this customer. Whenever they travel, they save, and I earn money for helping them save. And you see here, you could also earn reward credits. That's the travel side. Travel is building back. And I mean, we have new partners on the IGO platform. They were just taken over by $1 billion company. And they flew out to meet Ibuumerang. Why? Because we're dominating in this space and we're going to continue to build. As travel comes back, look for this to be a significant income earner. When I joined this business, this is all we had, and this is all I was focused on. The concept of if I can get 5,000, 10,000 customers through the power of social media, I have 1,000 right now, and understanding the power of funnel marketing. I did the maths and I was excited by what I saw. Hopefully you are too. You can do the maths. Now, we want to talk about Elevate. I'm going to spend most of my time here tonight. When we put up Elevate, we talk about a legacy management platform. And some people take that lightly. But recently I was listening to a video which talked about your last name and the power of your last name. And sometimes we forget Woolworth is a last name. Rolls Royce is a last name. Who else? If you want to give me some examples, Bloomberg is a last name. Some people have taken their last names and built legacies for their generations of their family to come. And we're going to do the same thing with Elevate. Why? It's going to teach you financial literacy, educate you on Forex trading, and empower you to design your life. What makes Elevate different? There are a lot of people out there teaching you Forex. Why is Elevate different? We have 11 successful trading educators, and we lead with learning. Learning is so important. But I'm going to show you how within our ecosystem, we've designed it so that you could learn and that you have opportunities to earn. Trading is risky. I don't want anyone, trading is risky. But if you listen to the team at Elevate, they will show you how to manage your risk, how to compound your income. What makes Elevate especially different from everything out there is most people are teaching you to trade like a retail trader. Elevate is teaching you bank system strategy. They're teaching you to trade like the banks. If you think about it, the Forex market is a $6.6 trillion market. If you add crypto to that, it's over $8 trillion every day, liquid market, money being made. Who do you think are the big movers and manipulators in the Forex market? It's the banks. Well, this is what Elevate is going to teach you to do. And what I like with our 11 successful traders, they all teaching you the banking system strategy, but they all come at it from a different angle. So if you meet John Spencer, our director of education, he uses the smart cloud. G Money, Marcus, they use BECs, and they show you the different zones where the banks go for supply and demand. If you understand how the bank is trading, what you can do is then follow the banks and make money while the banks are making money. Sounds like a plan? But I want to tell you a little bit about our successful traders. John Spencer, our director of education, just like you, he didn't know anything about Forex a few years ago. Roughly, he started trading, I think, about 6-7 years ago. But he got started with $500. He compounded that $500 to $50,000 in 6 months. We're going to show you the power of compounding. Then he took, in 15 months, he took that 50,000 to 1 million US. He took out 250,000, bought himself a car, had some fun, but he continued trading with $750,000. Today, he's trading a 9-figure account. You know, just to really reiterate the power of what we're teaching you here. John Spencer was in Dubai with our upline Sapphire, Rowan Bond. And he was telling Rowan about sometimes people enter the trade, but they exit too early. And he was talking about a trade he was in that Holton Bugs, our chairman and CEO, was in the same time. Holton got in, did a quick scalp, came out, made 100,000. Now, Holton's lot size is obviously going to be a lot bigger than ours. But John was saying, you know, he stayed in that trade a little longer and made 300,000 in one day. These are the kind of people I just wanted you to understand the level of educators who are training us. And what I like about what they do is they leave nothing on the table. We have people here in the room who never traded before. And if you listen to us speak now about supply and demand, BEC, Confluence, you know, Fibonacci, if you listen to us talk now, you will swear that we've been trading for years. We're still learning. It takes years to learn to be a successful trader. But what Elevate has put together in their ecosystem is the ability to learn and the ability to earn. and I'll show you a bit more about that. We have live and recorded sessions. I'll talk about that. I'm actually going to take you and show you the app. We have manual and semi-automated trading options. So let's talk a little bit about the opportunities to earn. One of the things we recognize at Elevate, while people are learning, why can't they copy off the successful traders, or what we like to call it, cheat off the smart kids? So we create opportunities called money-making opportunities. In the mornings, we usually have Inside the Mind of the Trader, where you get to listen to John Spencer and they're marking up their charts for the day and looking at where they're looking to possibly enter the market when New York session open, or if you get up earlier, you can catch the Wave Rider guys getting ready for London market. But they're showing you what they're doing, and they actually put in your entry point, your stop point, and your possible take profit. So they share with you the trades that they're looking at. That's one opportunity to earn. But we're also talking about having semi-automated systems that do 85 to 95% of the work for you. Because some of us are busy, so we may not have chance to trade. Now that's going to be low risk, so it's going to be you earn a little less with that. But I'm going to show you when we go to the compounding calculator, the power of what we're talking about. But I want to ask you a question before we go there. How much do you earn every year in the bank? What percentage are you getting in the bank, in the credit union, and whatever you're invested in? If you want, could you put it in the chat for me, please? Because I will share with you how much I'm making in the bank. Anybody wants to put it in the chat? Let me take a sip of water. All right, I'm not seeing anybody putting it in the chat. Well, I'll tell you what I make. Sometimes you get 1 to 2%. Credit union, you get the best returns, 3 to 4% per annum. What we are showing you with Elevate is the opportunity to learn to trade and get and make money on average every day. Not every day you're going to be successful, but because we're going to show you how to manage your risk so that you manage your risk, we always say 1% to 3%. So whenever you enter a trade, you're only risking 1%. But if you're successful, you can get 3%. So you understand? So you don't have to be a successful trader where every trade you hit it out of the park. But if you've only risked a couple of percentage points, and then when you have a successful trade, you make 3%, 5%, 7%. On average, you're going to be a successful trader. And think about sports like football, golf, basketball. These guys who get paid the millions of dollars, they don't make every free throw. They don't make every goal. They miss more than they make, but they make millions of dollars. And it's the same concept you bring to Elevate. Now, what we also have that pulls all of this together is our private community called Discord, where we learn together, and I'm going to show you that. And we have fun. The one thing I like with these guys is they're cool, they're calm, they're sharing information with you, they're answering questions, giving you everything that they have. And we also have a fantastic community that we can trade in. So let me just share one more slide, and then I'm going to take you out to see. This is so powerful. Albert Einstein once noted that the most powerful force in the universe was the principle of compounding. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. Guys, when I saw this has been haunting me for the last month. Why? Because now I understand why some of us, our salaries are always paying for rent, new car, new house, travel, vacation, bills, but we can't seem to make our money work fast enough to overtake that. He who understands the power of compounding, making money daily and growing, earns it. He who doesn't pays it. So with that, I just want to jump out and actually share with you a little bit about the Elevate app. So when you sign up with Elevate, this is what the platform we're working off of at this point in time. So if you've never traded before, don't worry. We have a tutorial that's going to tell you how to get started and then to lay out for you what your first 90-day journey should look like. We also have a class schedule here, and you will see it's going to take you from beginners to intermediate to advanced and what we call money-making sessions. So you see here, you have beginner, advanced, money-making opportunities, and we also have question and answer sessions. This is the afternoon schedule. So you can see a lot of classes happening. And as I said, all of them are teaching you around smart money concepts, but they come at it from different angles. You have John Spencer, who's going to teach you smart cloud, And on Sunday nights, he's actually looking at the market and giving you trades. So this is a money-making opportunity, as well as he has Q&A on Sunday nights. Then you have Curve, who's going to teach you how to trade. Here, he's going to teach you how to trade using smart money concepts again, bank concepts, but he's going to teach you how to trade without any indicators. He likes to call it trading butt naked. He's talking about the indicators, nothing else. You have Into the Matrix, the BEC guys. These guys are fabulous as well. The beauty of this, and I'm just not going to go into all of it, you have the beginners classes as well, as you can see here in the yellow. But the beauty of these different systems is, imagine looking at one thing based on a fundamental principle of bank trading, but coming at it from different angles. The confluence of that, or the ability of that, to actually make each trader better, because every now and then they will actually pair up and look at it from two different angles and come up with one great trade. And it's the same thing for us. I might like smart money, I might like smart cloud, I might like BEC, but maybe you, like my friend Elsa, maybe you might like Wave Riders or Brick Squad. It's all something here for everyone. And that's the power of what we have with Elevate. The morning sessions are our money-making sessions. And then when you get into the courses, you have classes. So for those of you who are worried, well, I never trade before, they have these prerequisite videos that's going to take you through everything. Introduction to Forex, introduction to your chart, the anatomy of a candlesticks. Most of these videos are 5 minutes, a couple of them maybe 8 or 10, but taking you through, and you can play it over and over again until you're ready to join the live classes based on the class schedule I just showed you. Then once you finish with the beginner session, you could then go on to the intermediate, where you now start to learn. We talked about Curve or John. If you want to join John's classes, you're going to want to watch the prerequisites for Smart Cloud. If you want to join Derek Chris, his time price opportunities, the prerequisite videos. So this way, when you enter the class, you're still going to be learning, but you're going to have that beginner knowledge that you will need to be able to get into the class and start to understand. And at the live sessions, they're actually going to be going through some trading. We have chat rooms. I'm going to show you that in Discord. And it's really very simple to get onto the class. You just go. When there's a live class on, it's usually red. You just jump in and you click through Zoom and you get there. If you miss a class, there are recorded sessions. So if you miss something, and then there's some sessions which they pin. Wyckoff, this is one of the things. This is one of the key things the bankers learn. So guess what? It's important we learn it as well. And all these different classes here. Now, for those of you who are interested, we have a couple free demo classes that we can send to you. So you can hear how the guys share their information. It's cool, it's laid back, and really and truly, the idea is for you to get the information. And if you've been in the classes like I've been, you will realize that they're not leaving anything on the table. They even share with you some of the documents that they would have read when they were getting started, like the Candlestick Bible. So everything is there for you to take a look at. Now, I want to share with you our community on Discord. Now, Discord is where we come together outside of the live classes. You get all your announcements here. We look at trading wins. So for example, you would see here where someone was saying, hey, I caught this, made a nice profit. You see people talking about how they've done, and we have fun. That's important because trading is high stress. But what I love with Elevate is they keep it calm. There's no shouting, jump in now, jump in now. For those of you who've been to other platforms, this is really about sharing with you what you need to learn, and then giving you that freedom, as well as you will see from time to time, the educators will come in here. So this is Gerardo, he's one of our educators. He's answering questions. Mariki, she's one of our super students. She talked about, she's a doctor working in the ER. So if you think you're busy, she's busier. She shared recently about her first $1,000 day. So we're talking about making 1 or 2%, but eventually you may get like Mariki. If you show up for class, you put in the work and have $1,000 day. And you know what blew my mind? When she said as a doctor, she's never made $1,000 in a day. That just blew my mind. We not only share wins, we share losses. So it's important to learn from your losses. And you ask questions. You see, G, he's saying was not ready to be sold yet. So they're giving some feedback, and they're trying to understand, well, what went wrong. And the fact is, if we had a crystal ball, we will get 100%, but you're not going to get 100%. The beauty of trading is you have to learn to lose, manage your risk, and the ability to win. We also talk about psychology. We spend a lot of time because trading, 10% technical, 90% mindset. So we spend a lot of time with that. The Inside the Money classes are really good for that, because when you go through and you understand what these guys are looking at, you start to build the confidence as well. And you understand sometimes your trade is not going to work out, but all you need is for it to work out a few times and you can be a successful trader. What else I want to show you here? I talked about opportunities to earn. I talked about the ability to copy off the smart kids. So let me share with you one of the Inside the Mind classes that I go to a lot. So 6 o'clock in the morning right now, I think when the clock moves forward, it's going to be 7. But 6 o'clock in the morning, ahead of New York session, you can get into a class where these guys are literally showing you where to enter, where to put your stop loss, and where the possible profit is. But they're not just putting it out there for you to take and trade. They actually walk you through the thought process of how they made that decision. Now, I'm not saying the other day I actually overslept. I set my alarm for 6 p.m. instead of 6 a.m. And I actually got up and jumped into this trade that they had put out there, ERUSD. Jumped into the trade service, this one, and in no time at all, half an hour, I'd made 4%. They had put out another trade that day, so they had a real good day on US 30. I entered that trade as well, but in my demo account, and I made 4% as well. I'm now wishing I had done it in my live account. But that's the power. While I'm learning, I'm marking up my own charts, I'm taking my own trades. But I will tell you this, I've had the most success when I copy their trades. And that's the power of what you have here. The successful traders being able to follow them. And you can see here, they're giving you trade ideas. But what I like, and I recently discovered, because there's a lot to unpack on this platform, what I like is the enter the matrix guys. While the New York market is open, this is where they trade. They are actually sometimes talking through and just giving a few hints. Hey, look at GU. Hey, look at this trade. So they are literally there trading. And if they see some other opportunity come up, they'll put it here. They'll share it with you. If you ask, they will also share it with you once they're not busy out jumping in or jumping out of a trade. And that's the beauty of what we have here. So this is the ecosystem where we're teaching you to learn and we're teaching you to earn. I want to share one more thing and just bring it home for you guys. So I want to share with you compound income. Google it, just Google compound daily or calculator. What we're sharing here with Ibuumerang is a game changer. For most of us, let me ask you a question. If you put $1,000 in the bank now, and let's say you're getting 3%, how long would you have to wait for it to give you 120%? You'd have to wait roughly 40 years. What we are doing is changing and flipping the switch and showing you where, with the ability, if we go like John did about 2.5% per day for his first 6 months. 6 months is about what? 7 by 30, 210 days? No, 6 by 30. Wow. Okay, so you see maths? You don't even have to be good at maths. And if you didn't touch the money and you didn't trade on weekends, let's see what would happen. So this is pretty close to where John got his $50,000. I just wanted to just show you through the power of compounding and generating, maybe he got about 2.6 or 2.8%, because it's really very slim what it takes to hit $50,000 in 6 months by daily being able to do this. Is it easy? No. Is there a risk? Yes. But the one thing I can guarantee with the bank, 0 to 3% per annum. Now, what if you were able to get the semi-automated trader, which is going to do 85 to 95% of the work for you? And because that's lower risk, let's say you were making 0.5% and you left that for a year, not trading on weekends or bank holidays. And remember, it's trading for you. It's doing most of the work for you. So some days, not every day you're going to get paid, but most days. Right now, they're testing it, and approximately it's giving on average around 10% per month. So 0.5 per day after they take away charges, and they're still working out exactly everything about this platform, that $500 will become $2,587 in 365 days. That would have doubled, tripled, quadrupled. That's the power of your money working for you. Hopefully, you begin to understand why some people out there have billions and trillions of dollars. We're not talking about that here for us today, but I just want you to understand why some of these big companies, big investors are generating so much money. $1 trillion market where all you need to do is go in and learn to make 1 or 2% a day, or have something trade for you, give you 0.5, and or coming soon with our app, we'll be putting out signals where you can actually go in and copy and paste. And I'll actually share with you something that shows you how some of our students have done. So what if you started with the semi-automated with $1,000 investment? If there's somewhere else you can get this, please let me know. I would like to know. But that's the power of what we have here. If you leave it for 3 years, sometimes when I run these numbers, it blows my mind. That's $1,000 if you leave it for 3 years. Now, this is not me. This is Google's compound daily calculator. I will tell you, I've built myself my own spreadsheet and I've been compounding daily, right? Because now my mind has been open to the possibility of what could happen as you start to build. Now, I just want to share, let me try something here. I just want to stop share and I want to share off my phone. So I've never done this before, so bear with me. I want to share off my phone, start now, right? Perfect. I want to share with you some of the chats. Now, the owner of this chat is my upline Sapphire, Rowan Bond. So you're going to see his name on all of these, but I want you to understand, not every trade is his, but he's just sharing. What we're sharing is the success of our students. And you can see, all right, you can see exactly how they're doing and what's happening outside there in this space. So if you understand what's happening, which people who have never traded before are getting exposure and the opportunity to learn to trade, and it's blowing their minds, quite simply. The ability to realize that you could be earning on a daily basis. And that's what I just wanted to share with you some. There's quite a lot more out there, and sharing with you the profits that people have been making as they learn to trade. Some in their demos, some in their live accounts. But I just wanted to share that with you. So let me stop sharing now and get back to the program. I'm going to be wrapping it up pretty soon and tell you what you need to do if you want to get started. But let me take back the screen here and share with you. So download your compounding calculator and generate and build for yourself what's your plan. How do you want to change your life? What Ibuumerang is doing here right now, we're going to be dominating in this space with or without you. But I would rather it be with you guys. We are going to show people how to change their lives. Learn a skill. The one big thing with Ibuumerang, even with all these semi-automated tools we're going to have, the copy and pasting, we want you to learn a skill. Why? Because that's going to empower you to change your life. Once you learn a skill, no one can take it away from you. So we led with learning, and what's coming now are the other things in our platform that's actually going to allow you to leverage and build your income. So just want to end for this and share with you guys a little taste of what's coming. Excellent. It's coming soon. Phase 1 is supposed to be launched in December. Let's get back to the presentation and let me just close it off and bring it home. So I'm going to just skip past some slides here and talk to you about what it takes to get started if you want to be a customer or if
what I would want to leave the ambassadors with is believing in yourself.
Let me just shut down YouTube.
Because I feel like a lot of people have a lot of self-doubt when it comes to
actually, if you get back in touch with the person, they can share with you our official Elevate YouTube website where you can get some of those testimonials and some of the educators starting. Now, if you want to get started today, you can get started as one of our free customers and get to enjoy our iGo platform, Build Genius and Zens and everything else. If as a customer, now the beauty of Elevate is you can sign up as a customer and do Elevate only and change your life. Right now, it's $129.99 US per month. It's a monthly subscription. Guys, this is a steal of a deal. Why? When I learned to trade, I paid $3,000 upfront, and then I continued to pay costs. I think I might have spent $6,000 to $7,000 by the time I was finished learning to trade US. This is a steal of a deal. In a few months, or probably very soon when we launch the next phase, the price is going to be $179. So it's trading, it's right now, it's a discount of 28%. So you're going to want to get on board with Elevate if you want to get started as a customer. If you're like me and you want to be an ambassador, you recognize the power of what you can do as you share this with your family and friends and change their lives, you can get started for as low as $49 US per month, $49.99 on standby. That's a wholesale starter kit. Monthly subscription is $49.99. If you want to learn Elevate as an ambassador, which I highly recommend you do, you can add it to your pack. It's $99.99 US per month as an ambassador. So you just add that to your monthly subscription, and so you understand now it's going to be $150. If you want to get the full benefits of the Ibuumerang business, you can get it at first class. I'm a first class ambassador. That's $1,059, or business class, just a little bit less benefits. Each one business, then coach. One-time investments of $299.99 for coach, $549.99 for business class, and $1,049 for first class, one-time investments. Now, our monthly subscription for these packages are $99.99 for coach if you're in the US, but if you're in the Caribbean, it's $49.95 for coach per month. Guys, you can't get a business where you can keep your door open for less than what you have at Ibuumerang. And with this subscription, you get access to boomerang codes to give out to your customers. You get access to all the technology. And again, if you want to add Elevate to that and learn to trade and build your business together, you just add $99.99 to your monthly subscription. Business and first class, $99.95. I got involved at first class because I saw the potential of this business and I was excited. I've joined Elevate because I understand the power of Elevate and how it's going to change my life and my family. So I just want to end the presentation and stop with a disclaimer here now, just to bring it back home. If you're interested in getting started with this business, get back to the person who invited you. Let them know if you want to be a customer, one of our free customers, if you want to sign up for Elevate as a customer, or if you want to get started as an ambassador. You're going to have questions. We'll answer your questions. We'll get you started. This business is about to take off. Why? Ibuumerang, Holton Bugs, it's the first time I've ever heard him say that. We are going to be dominating in the space of travel and trade with the rest of our products in our lifestyle marketplace. But on the trade side of it, it's a game changer. So I just want to end here for tonight. Congratulate you all for coming on the call. If you have any questions, get back to the person who invited you. I know I shared a lot, so hopefully you were able to take most of that in. And I want to thank you all for coming out here tonight. So take care. Good night. I'm going to be ending the call right now.